this digital planner on Microsoft PowerPoint, and I based it off of all the anime that I have already watched over the years. So as you can see, I made different slides with different templates or formats on it. I have the monthly templates, I have the monthly overview templates, and then I also have templates or charts that I can fill in. And also, I also hyperlink these. So if I do like February or March, or even like etc. takes me to my index, which is where I have links to like my gas tracker here. And if I go back to January, this one should be linked appropriately. No, that's easily fixed regardless though. You can usually just right click on it, remove the link, and then you can right click on it again and link that. You go to place in this document and you just look for the corresponding slide. That's February, so slide 22 is January 2021. So here if I go to August and I go back to January, that should take me back to January 2021. If I go to etc., should have a December 2021 link ready to go, and there it is. If you wanted to make another box or another slide, it's very easy to do. What I like to do is I like to go to the slide that I want to copy. Maybe any slide. I just go and right click, hit duplicate slide. That way, like all the hyperlinks are already copied, as you can see, so you don't have to re-link everything. So that way it's a little bit easier. You just go in and delete the parts of the planner that you do not need. So that's one way of doing it. And then if you wanted to make like different charts, like let's say I wanted to make a chart for short-term goals, I just go to insert, I go to table, I hit how many rows and columns I would like. Here in table designs, I can actually change the color of my table. There's some preset colors, or I can even go to shading and change the color here to whatever I like. I'm just going to make this green so that I can match with Kagome's uniform. Then you can even merge the cells to make like a title for your chart. You just go to layout and go to merge cells, and there you just merge them and you just start typing. So I can just put in there monthly goals, and you can just center this, change your font by simply going to home. I can center it, change the font to, in this case, Great Vibes, just so it'll fit everything else that I am doing. And then you can come down here, and if you want to make like a checkbox type thing, which is what I usually like to do, you just go to shapes, which is on the home tab, and you click your shape and draw it wherever you like. And you can even change the color to that by choosing shape fill, change the outline, and you can even change the effect of the shape if you like. In this case, I'm just going to leave it white. And on the other side, I'm just going to write my goal or task. I'll just do create YouTube channel. Yeah, and I can just go back in, change the font to Great Pipes, and it'll change, and you can change the size of your font as well. And you can just go back to your index page and create a box or another template. You can just go in and copy and paste it, move it to where your desired location would be. You would just rename it. So in this one, I'm just going to put goals, and you change your font or do whichever one you like. The only thing is when you do copy a previous box or template, there are links already attached. So you would just go back in and just remove the link and then go back in and hit link, place in this document, and look for the slide. In this case it's slide 2, and you just link that. So once you go back in, click on it, you're taken automatically to that slide. Now once you do that, if you decide to change the placement of your slide, let's say I move it all the way down, you don't have to go back in and relink it to a different slide number. It would automatically take you to the place where you moved it. So now instead of being slide 2, it is in slide 12. So one thing I forgot to mention is when you do your boxes, don't forget to move your check marks also, which you can check off with the draw tool. Since I already have all my templates that I do, you can either save these and have them imported into OneNote or like Note Shelf, but then you would have all the templates on one single page. You would have to then disperse them out. So what I do instead is I simply go to slideshow, go from the slide, get a big picture, and then do a screenshot, which in this case would be Windows and Shift S. I take the screenshot. I don't do the tabs because the hyperlinks won't copy into OneNote, and you can always go back in and do hyperlink. So you just go to wherever page you like, have like an untitled page, copy and paste it on there. If you want to have like the background grids that I have, just so you can kind of see where you want to align it, you just go to view and go to rules and lines, and you can do line paper or you can do graph paper, and you can do any size graph that you like. Have that. You can set your picture this whatever size you like, and so that it won't move around when you are trying to write on it, you can just put set picture as background, and you can write on top of it and move the text without having to worry about the picture moving around behind it. So here what I did in OneNote, as you can see on the top, I did like the 2021 December monthly overview, and I did do a small January calendar just because I'd like to see what upcoming events or payments I have to do. So on top I did like an overview of calendars and like your yearly things that I'm trying to work on. I have the January calendar overview, which I'm starting to work on different templates, February, March, and so on and so on. So for December, what I was working on is I imported the monthly bills, my expense tracker, have my check allotment, my gas tracker. I also did my monthly goals, which actually what I started to do was in my overview page I set my goals, and you cool thing I like about doing it this way is that OneNote has these tags that you can actually check off once you do your task, which is pretty cool. To get those tags, you just go to home, and on the right where it says tags ribbon, you have your tags, and they already have preset tags for different things. They have like workout or highlight. I actually changed the first few, so I changed it to do, bills, class. And in order to change your tags, you can actually just right click on it, modify this tag. You can put your display name here, like workout, change your symbol. So instead of having a check mark or a check with a different character on the left hand corner, you can do different symbols, different like address book or paint or whatever. And then here you can even change the font color to whatever you like, and can even have it highlight. So this is a preview of what it would look like once you start typing on it. So if I go home and I do workout and I start typing it, see it'll come out as the designated color. I also tried doing like a chart thing. I'm not quite sure what I want to do, but if you did want to make a chart, you can also make charts in OneNote by just simply going to insert, like in PowerPoint, insert your table, however many rows and columns. So start typing, and you have, if I remember to change my font, sorry, and you have your designated tasks that you click, or dates, or whatever you'd like to set up here. So let's just say I put 215. Another way you can do it is you can just simply start typing, and then if you hit tab, it'll automatically make a next column. So you can do task and then date and then hit tab and then do whatever you'd like, and then once you hit enter, it automatically makes a new column. So once you hit your column, you can either go back to home and click your tag, or what I do with shortcuts is, like, if I have a to-do task, I just click Control-1 and it automatically, can't talk either apparently, give me my to-do task, and then you just keep on typing from there and check it off once you're done. So that is pretty much what I did. I have like my weight loss journey here. I have my calendar overview, which I circled a couple of dates by simply going into the draw section, hitting a shape, and simply just covering over the number that I want to change. And you see this is like a very light like square around it, so you can just right click and go to pen properties, and if you want like a light or you can want like a darker or thicker line around it, you can go to pen and just make it different thickness, or you can go to highlighter and it will actually highlight the number around it. Don't know why it's not showing me the different thicknesses for the highlighter, but let's say I want a magenta, and you see that is way too thick. So if you want it like a lot thinner, you can just go to pens and let's say to this one, and see it makes a decent width for a square. Or you can just go to draw, click on your pen, and you can just simply circle the dates, which I've already done here. So other than that, if you, oh, I almost forgot. So what I did with the tags is, in this January section on my calendar, I listed out all the bills that I have to pay, and I actually put the tags for them, like my bills, when my payday is, and like classes that I have. So once I take care of them, I simply check it off, and it helps me keep track of it better. So I am changing, and I am like just doing different things with this planner. I'm not sticking to one single type of format. So here you can see I did the tags, like things to do, which I'll probably change to weekly things and just put the dates on here. And it just seems like more aesthetically pleasing and a lot easier to do than just having to make charts or tables, and copying and pasting all the templates, which do seem a little oversized. Like in this one, I put my expense tracker and my gas tracker in one single page, because for gas I don't do it that often. But yeah, I pretty much like to set up a little bit more. And if I have events that are coming up for further months down the line, I just simply write them in or type them in, and then once I get to it, I just redo it or reset it up to how I would like. So I'm definitely going to experiment with this. It's not like one single format that I'm keeping to. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed your video, and thank you so very